Of the many tips given to public speakers to help them to do a better job, one of the worst pieces of advice is this notion of tell them what you're going to tell them, and then tell them what you told them. Now why? Doesn't it seem like that's great advice? After all, if you keep saying something often enough, it'll really register with the audience and they'll absolutely go away with that in their head. On the face of it, that seems right, but practically speaking, here's what happens and why you shouldn't do it. If you tell me what you're going to tell me, I already know what you're going to say in advance, and therefore I don't really have to listen attentively to you. And that's a problem. And then, of course, you exacerbate it because you tell me afterwards what you told me. And the upshot is it's a bit like a parent who is telling a child, because I said so, because I said so, because I said so. And the upshot is you honestly get a lot less traction for your message than you really should. A much better option is to start as you mean to go on with something that's really interesting to hook your audience. Make sure you build on that with something that absolutely enthralls them and then send them away with something really interesting to do. Please don't tell them what you're going to tell them. Tell them. And if anybody tells you that's great of advice, you can tell them I said it's a pile of rubbish and I promise will take away from the job that you want to do.